Okay, we're on the Red Big Ideas Record and Practice Journal. Today we're doing 4.4 and we're solving and graphing inequalities, and we're actually doing two-step problems. So number one on your Record and Practice Journal, we have 5 minus 3x is greater than 8. So 5 minus 3x is greater than 8. First step we have to do is we have to get rid of this 5. So we're going to cancel off the 5s. We're going to subtract 5 over here. We're going to get 3. The next thing we have to do is we're taking away 3 x's, so we're actually just going to divide by negative 3. If we divide by negative 3, we get x by itself, and we have x is, we're going to divide by negative 3 over here, so we're going to get negative 1. So we're going to get x is greater than negative 1. Now the one little tricky thing here we have to be careful about is when you divide by a negative, we actually are going to flip that sign. So instead of x greater than negative 1, it's going to be x is less than negative 1. Then everything else you would do as normal. This would be negative 1, 0, 1, 2, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. We're at less than, so we're going to go x is less than negative 1. We're going to circle negative 1, and then we want all the solutions that are less than negative 1. So be careful. This is a new thing when you are dividing by a negative, and here we divided by negative 3 on both sides, divide by negative 3. When that happens, we actually flip that sign. So be careful of that. That's the one little tricky thing we got to be aware of. For number 2, negative 4x minus 7 is less than or equal to 9. They're subtracting 7, so we want to add 7. So we're going to go ahead and add 7 and get 16. Then we have minus negative 4x, and we are going to divide by negative 4 and divide by negative 4. So we're going to get x is less than or equal to negative 4. Now, same thing as we did on number 1, because we divided by a negative, we divided by negative 4, we got to flip our sign. So we're going to flip our sign to greater than or equal to. So it's going to be x is greater than or equal to negative 4. So this would be negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, negative 5, negative 6, and so on. And it's x is greater than or equal to negative 4. So we are going to find negative 4. We're going to circle it. We're actually going to fill in that circle right on negative 4. And then we're going to draw our arrow. So we are showing greater than or equal to negative 4. The answers for x can be greater than or equal to negative 4. Be careful when dividing by a negative. When you divide by a negative, we are going to flip that sign around, just like we did on 1 and 2.